Caleb Tallman, Team F1 Sports. I'm here with head Hayesville coach Mike Cottrell. We'll start talking about last week's big game, Coach. I mean, you maybe didn't play your best, but y'all found a way to win in a regional final. And I mean, this is only the 5th appearance by a conference school ever.
Wow, I didn't know that.
In the state final. So, I mean, I think the conference schools altogether only had like 10 or 11 regional finals appearances.
Yeah.
So, and the cool part about it is Hayesville, this is your 3rd state final appearance. So, y'all kind of carry the load for the conference.
Right.
And but just tell us your thoughts on Saturday's game first off.
I think it was I really think it was obviously a great win for our school and our community. Our guys fought really hard. I don't think we played particularly great. I think that we competed at a high level, and that team was extremely fast and aggressive and caused us a lot of different types of disruption in our offense. And, I thought defensively we were pretty solid all night.
And then just talk about Jake McTaggart's performance, because I mean your team was struggling to score early, and I mean he carried the offense for the first half of the first quarter to keep y'all in it, and if he doesn't do that, who knows how that one turns out.
Yeah, he has the ability to take a game over. We've all seen it all year long. He's an extremely good player, but he's a even tougher competitor. And he knew that Colby was being boxed or shaded, or however you want to phrase it. They were really keen on keeping Colby out of the game. They did a good job early in the game keeping him from getting going, and Jake had to help us, and he did. So I'm very proud of him for that.
And you mentioned the defensive job they did on Colby. That's one of those things. I mean, and you play point guard at a high level too. It can be really frustrating when you don't get the opportunity to score, or you don't get what you need. But overall, even though it was only 11 points by him, he still had an incredible game. Just tell me about your senior point guard and how much he's grown to battle through that adversity.
He's not about scoring all the time. He is a high-level scorer when he needs to be, but he distributes really well. He handles the offense for us. He gets us into all of our sets and runs everything for us. I mean, everything goes through Colby. So he's going to have nights where they're keying on him and he has to do other things. And he did. I thought he did a great job defensively. I thought he had attacked when he needed to attack, and late in the game, he had a flurry there that made a major difference for us. So Colby is Colby. He's a winner, and he's our quarterback, and he finds ways to beat other teams.
And then now moving on, we're state final appearance for Hayesville. We talked about how big of a deal that is just making it this far. But what's kind of neat is you're facing off with Chapman Charter. I mean, that's a school that you beat them when Colby and Jake were freshmen. You lost to them when Colby and Jake were sophomores. Didn't see them last year. Now with the reclassifications and stuff, they're in the East, and you knew you wouldn't see them unless you saw them in the state final. And sure enough, you're seeing them in the state final. So it's kind of a rubber match of stories.
Yeah, they're a very good basketball team, and we're just trying to get to know them right now. We've been so focused on the other opponents we've had that this is the first time we've laid eyes on them, and we knew they were a quality program because they beat us pretty good last time we played them, and controlled the tempo all night. It looks to me like that's what they like to do, is try to control the tempo and play their brand of basketball, and they're good at it. So we've got our hands full with this group. They're a very talented group. They got great size, and they're very well coached.
And then just don't give us the keys to the kingdom, but what are you looking for your team to do on Saturday? I mean, obviously you're undefeated. They've only got one loss. It is looking like it's going to be a really high-level matchup. You get to go play in a college gym. You're going to travel out there, so things are a little different than what you've done all year. What does your team need to do on Saturday if you're going to get that second state championship?
I think it's just important all week, not just on that Saturday, is to prepare like we've always prepared for every team that we prepared for this season, to keep the guys in line and in rhythm. We've got a week to prepare, which is a lot longer than we've had. So we've got some time to heal up. We've got a couple bumps and bruises we're trying to heal up, and then by Saturday we're hoping that we'll be focused again and ready to go, but try to keep everything as normal as possible for these guys.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, Coach, and we look forward to being out there with you Saturday, and we wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck.
Thank you.